Hi, I'm Andrew, and welcome to Sitting on the Couch with Kitty. Today, our special guest is Kitty.
That was so cute.
All the way through it?
Yes.
You guys gonna go all the way through?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'll read the technical stuff and then just take it at your pace. I'll take it at my pace. Shouldn't, it's not too tough. Okay.
How did I mess up?
All right.
Alright, Existential Dread. The official first
First draft.
first table
okay,
reading.
So
And by the way, I don't know how good the audio is on
That's
this.
okay.
it should be pretty
Listen, Andrew, I spent the last year or two cleaning up the most dog shit audio imaginable, making it sound really good. This is fine. This is great. Is there wind? No, we're good. I'll fix it.
I can make some wind, motherfucker. I'll make it happen.
Existential Dread, written by Salvatore Haran and Josiah Miller. Internal apartment, night. A man sits, staring at a computer, occasionally typing. He seems very tired and upset.
A lot of stories like to begin as our protagonist wakes up. It gives the viewer the idea that we're just like them. We entered this world, and the character has just entered a new day.
We see somebody waking up, looking very refreshed.
They don't know what might happen in their environment, and neither do we.
The character looks around while sitting up in bed, nervous.
Unless you're working with an established character, it's a lot safer to start with one story in the morning.
We see a silhouette of a superhero-like character. He closes the computer and gets up. We see him go about his nightly ritual of pissing, brushing his teeth, and turning off the lights, before finally falling into bed. He stares at a chair in the corner. We cut back and forth from his face to the amorphous shape in the darkness. After the third time it cuts back, the shape has changed. The man eventually tears his eyes away. The man rolls over on his side. His gaze rests on the clock.
It typically takes me 1 to 2 hours to fall asleep. Due to my undiagnosed caffeine addiction, sleep never comes easy to me. When I was a kid, there was always that handful of parents who let their kids drink soda, while the rest had to settle for sweet tea or various juices. I believe myself to be the lucky one to be one of those kids who was allowed an unlimited supply of soda.
As he speaks, we see children drinking various soft drinks. We see the man in the restroom, one hand holding his head, the other on the counter, shaking. He takes a painkiller. He gets Starbucks, cracks open a cold Pepsi, eats McDonald's. His hand stops shaking. His other hand drops from rubbing his temple.
This sleeplessness has caused me to ponder my place in the universe.
The man is floating in space. He looks around, but he can't seem to move.
Like my mind is tapping into some primal code that was erased eons ago. Something that was quickly covered up and swept over the rug of religion and easy-to-digest answers.
We see Neanderthals doing daily activities followed with various religious images. Latin chanting starts pouring in over the religious imagery, and we have a harsh cut and are with the man in the middle of a Catholic mass. The chanting and the priest's speech are a cacophony of nonsense that we can't decipher. The man has a look of agitation. He sees a dark figure in the corner. We witness the man being happy and carefree. He's smiling, listening to music, drinking coffee. Suddenly, an old man nearby collapses. As people slowly start to notice and call an ambulance, the dark figure is among them. The dark figure holds the man's gaze the whole time.
It is clear to me that I maybe have 80 years to do all I can on this world before I sleep the eternal slumber, never to wake again. Even now, thinking about this is making my stomach turn and my head crumble under the knowledge of my ever-coming demise.
We are back with the man in bed. He seems to be in some pain. He crawls to the bathroom and we hear him vomit.
It sickens me that I know this. One day something clicked, and blam.
We see the man on a balcony, staring down, his face contorting as if his brain can't handle the information.
Nearly every night, I need to fight the demon known colloquially as existential dread. a term I always disregarded as weird or a joke that now informs me as a person.
He stands up against the death figure again. This time they are fighting. The man beats Death down and begins to crack his skull with a bat. It's him.
It is now a trait of mine. With my friends and coworkers, I will offhandedly make jokes of our coming end, primarily mine, and everyone will laugh. And I will laugh.
The man is hanging out with a small group of friends, and he makes an extremely morbid joke that causes everyone to laugh.
It nags at me with every draft I can't finish, or project I can't complete, let alone the ones I can't get off the ground.
He sits at his desk. On it is a pile of papers. Later we see him burning them. He wakes up and showers. He drinks a glass of water. He looks half asleep. He sighs deeply. We focus on his tired and defeated face at his job.
My dream. This goal I have created to fill my life with meaning. I enjoy the pursuit of it, but is it worth it? Is anything worth anything?
We see him happy and fulfilled.
Once you're dead, you're dead. Whatever you've done in this world will not matter to you. It won't matter to anyone.
We see him dying. We see the man dead. The figure's shadow looms.
So, we hope to make our mark. Be the best, whatever. Make the best something. Let's say we do that. You become the next Shakespeare, or Einstein, or whoever else.
He is writing again. We see someone acting. Another lifts their lab goggles and smiles.
Will it matter in a couple thousand years if we destroy ourselves in war? If the sun goes out and our planet drifts off into nothing? If some technologically advanced alien race comes and glasses our planet?
We witness the various ways our planet could die.
It isn't just old age I fear. I feel like when I get that old, I might find death a comfort. But it is far away. It lingers. It stares at me. I can't quite see the beast, but its form stands out. But what of a sudden death? One that comes before I believe myself to be ready.
We see the man walking. He stops, and just down the street is the dark figure.
A rogue car. A mad gunman. War on our soil. Falling debris. Food poisoning. Cancer. A stairwell. Alcohol. A jealous lover. An angry friend.
We see the various ways he could die. The man stands in front of a large clock and we can't decipher the time. Internal, apartment, morning. The man wakes up.
There. That's more comfortable.